All right, peace and love, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please like and subscribe. And today we are live here at After the Rain Teaze Tea Shop with our beloved King Yasir Khalid, and we are learning how to brew the perfect cup of tea today. So welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Assalamu
Salam. Thank you for having us in your beautiful shop.
Thank you for coming in our little smaller bowl,
Yeah, it's real nice. So, folks, if y'all are ever in the DMV, stop by After the Rain Teaze at, what's the address?
872 Largo Center Drive, Largo, Maryland, and the zip is 20774. Suite 137.
Yeah, so stop by, get your tea on, and as you can see, he has lots of other things too, like ginger teas, tea accessories, ginger chews, candy, which is a natural, healthy candy, and what else?
This mango butter.
Mango butter.
Body butter.
Got some books.
A few books. Those are my personal books, but I do have a few books. On tea for sale.
For sale, okay.
Yeah.
Now tell us about some of the teas you have here.
Okay, well I have a wide variety of tea. I have the true teas. The true teas, when I say true teas, I mean teas that are from the Camellia sinensis, and that's the evergreen shrub, which all true teas come from one plant. So I have black tea, Kimune black tea. I have Taekwondo Oolong. I have Kenyan purple tea, as well as I have essential green tea.
Okay.
See, these are the true teas that I have. And then for as the herbals, is what they call teaze that come from barks, roots, leaves, flowers, etc. I have a wealth of those. I have everything from elderberry, I have dandelion, I have echinacea, mullein, hibiscus, what else? I have stinging nettle, on and on. So it's just,
I see some African chai tea.
And I have chai. I have in black tea. I have chai. I have Earl Grey with a vanilla twist. Also, I have the Kenyan Nandi Hill black tea, high mountain tea with a gold tip. So that gives it a special, because it's the roots is grown at a high altitude, so the roots go deep into the soil, putting up a lot of nutrients. And this tea tastes like cocoa.
Oh, does it? Okay. And what is that one good for?
Black tea generally, fundamentally, is good for heart.
Okay.
Preventing heart disease. It's good for reducing your blood pressure. So it has a lot of different, and it's a good taste, and then it reduces cholesterol.
Oh, wow.
And they did a Harvard study that says that if you drink 2 to 3 cups of black tea a day, it will reduce the chances of having a heart attack by 44%.
Wow.
Yeah. So black tea really addresses heart issues. Cardiovascular.
Okay, great. I knew it was antioxidant rich, but I didn't know that. Okay, that's wonderful. Now tell us about what you have here in this basket. I see some herbs here.
That's soursop.
That's soursop leaves.
Yeah,
Look,
that's
folks.
the soursop. As you can see, the soursop leaves. And the amazing thing that is told about soursop is that soursop, people want to black that out, when I put it up on Facebook. But they said soursop leaves are 10,000 times stronger than chemotherapy.
For treating cancer.
For treating cancer.
Yes, I've read that.
Yeah,
yes.
so,
And they're good. They have a lot of other
Other
benefits
benefits,
too.
it lowers your A1C levels, it lowers...
balances your sugar level as well, folks.
And it also induces sleep. Yeah, so if people have like insomnia or have problems resting or sleeping, soursop is one of the plants that's good for that. And you can normally find the fruit but sometimes it's hard to find that south leaf.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, so you have herbal teas, herbs here for tea as well as true teas. So now we are going to sample some delicious tea, and Yasir is going to tell us how to make the perfect cup of tea.
Okay, so in steeping tea, the first thing is having a good quality tea.
Yes.
That's the first thing. It all start with the leaves. So what I'm gonna be steeping today is I'm gonna steep some Kenyan purple tea.
You want to hold it?
So I'm not gonna really talk much about the tea, but one thing I will say: this tea only grows in Kenya, and it took the Kenyan tea authorities 12 years to come up with this cultivar. And the
nice.
significant thing about the purple tea is that it's another high mountain tea, and the radiation from the sun gives it its color, the
Nice.
purple.
Okay.
So that this tea is known for anthocyanins, which is flavonoid, and it makes it rich in antioxidants. So
Nice.
the same thing you would get on the skin of a purple grape or
Yes.
the skin of eggplant. That's what this tea
Those
does.
same antioxidants.
Yeah,
in the-
anthocyanins. So it keeps your body, keep the oxidative stress from the cells in your body.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna be speaking. So, like I said, the first thing you want to start out with is a good quality tea. Okay. The next thing is you want to have a good water.
Okay.
You want to have a water free from chlorine, no tap water. Some people suggest using spring water.
Okay.
Some people suggest using filtered water. So some waters are heavier than other waters, so that's
Yes.
one personal choice. So you want to make sure you have a good tea.
Okay.
You want to make sure you have a good quality water.
Yes.
And then the next thing is the water to leaf ratio.
Okay.
Okay, so most teas that this is like 100. This is a guy one. This is what I see my tea.
Yes.
This
Okay.
is a guy one. So this vessel is probably 110 milliliters.
Okay.
And so I usually use 5 or 5.5 to 6 grams of tea
Okay.
in this guy one.
In the guy
So
one.
and so the next thing is you have your leaf, you have the good quality water. Then you wanna make sure that the temperature of the water coincide or matches up with the type of tea you steep. So certain teas you want to steep at lower temperatures than others. So this particular tea, the purple tea steeps almost like a green tea.
Okay.
Because if you steep it too hot, you will pull out all the tannins at once, and the tea will be astringent or bitter. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to heat up my vessel, my steeping vessel, and in the cups. So you pretty much want to get the same temperature
Okay.
in all your vessels. So you want to heat up. I'm gonna heat up my guy one.
So you pour the water in first.
Then you pour the water in and heat it up,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna heat it up. Then then you discard this water, you decant this water, here. So and then I'm gonna heat up my.
Now, what is this box called that you just poured it in?
This just a tea tray.
Oh, I never seen
yeah,
it like
but
that.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's got the little container inside, like a plastic tray inside this tray.
Okay.
Yeah. So this, So then I'm
So
gonna
you
heat up.
heat the cup first, okay.
I'm gonna heat up your cups because you're really trying to get the same temperature, that you're gonna have the tea. So this tea I'm heating at 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do this. So we're doing the water. This is filtered water. So then what you do? I'm just gonna pull this out.
And this is some deep science behind
So you're pouring this
how to
everything.
make the perfect cup of tea.
So this is all your vessels should be around, you know, the drinking cup. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to rinse the tea. So that excites the leaves and it starts the leaf to open.
Right.
So
Release
you know,
their
so
flavors.
you can steep it for a shorter span of time once you start steeping the tea.
Okay.
So some people don't rinse their tea, but they say oolong teas and dark teas. They recommend that you rinse the tea. And if you know the farmer or if the tea is organic,
Yes.
some people don't do the rinsing process.
Okay.
But I like to do the rinsing process because it ignites the leaves, open the leaves, wake the leaves up, and then you get that aroma profile. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna pour in the leaves, and we're gonna do a rinse.
Okay.
Yeah, hope I'm not bored. So this is what we do. So you do a quick rinse. And I don't like to get up when I'm doing this, but in this occasion, then you do this through a strainer.
Wow, this is the art of tea making.
Okay, so next I'm gonna steep the tea for a few seconds. So you're gonna lose about 5 degrees of the heat when you pour it, when you take it out from the air. So normally if I had a timer, I'll steep this particular tea about 10 seconds on my first infusion. So with this tea, you can get up to more. You can get up to about 5 infusions from this from this one from these 5 from 5
grams.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour it into this. This is a Gondal bait.
Okay.
I'll show you what this is. So you want to get every little bit if you can. And I would smell the tea, but since you know, if I was doing it myself, but some people don't put your nose in the cup. So one thing about once you pour your tea from your into your Gondal Bay, the next step is the Gondal Bay is really called a fairness cup. So everybody, if I was pouring from here directly to the cup, it'll be a difference in the heat and temperature, but this will keep everything the same. So I'm gonna pour, you know, it's not that much, so we give it a taste. So that's it. So what we do is we go from the like I said, the tea to the water, quality tea. Then you focus on the type of water. Then you focus, you know, your elements. The heat, which is when you steep it. This tea, like I said, steeps at 180 degrees Fahrenheit. So then once you steep it, once you rinse the tea, then you steep it, you wash the tea. Rinse it, then washing it. Then you just decant it into your Gondal Bay if you got at least more than one person. And then from that point, you just, it's ready to go. So it's kind of hot, so and what I'm going to do is
she's working right now.
Okay. so it's you just taste it, like I say. So that's basically, and everybody got a different. It's no hard and fast rules on how long you steep it, even really how hot you steep it. Some people may steep it and have it more stringent, but the hotter the tea is, the more tannin it's going to pull out.
Okay.
The water, I mean.
The hotter the water.
Water is going to pull out more tannin. So if you steep it too long or too hot, it's going to extract all the tannins on your initial steeping.
Okay.
So then it's might be bitter or astringent.
Okay.
So green tea, which this is between a green and a oolong, the Kenyan purple. Green tea doesn't like real hot water. So like I said, 180 degrees, 175 degrees Fahrenheit is probably the rule for steeping this type of tea.
All right, so you want to get a shot of the purple tea, and you see why it's called purple tea, because it's actually purple in color, like a soft lavender.
Yeah. Now, if you really wanted it to get deeper purple, you can add citrus.
Oh,
if you add lemon or citrus, some type of citrus, you'll get a deep purple.
A deep purple color. Okay, so let's try it.
Yeah. So, like I said, this is so. You want some, brother?
No,
This supposed to be between an oolong and a green tea. So I'm gonna stick some more, but pretty much this is it.
It has a nice. It does taste like green tea.
Yeah, it does have oolong and green, between the oolong and the green.
Yeah, it reminds me of green tea, like pure green tea. The flavor.
And the benefits are it's rich, like I said, rich in antioxidants. It's less caffeine in this tea than in green tea.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's not that caffeinated. And one thing about tea. Tea has no sugar, no fat, no sodium, and no carbonate. So people who are really health conscious,
Yes.
And don't add any sweetener or anything and just drink it the way it is, they have a tendency, to fare better in terms of, their health. And tea has so many benefits.
It does. That's really good, and it has a very subtle taste. It's not too strong, and it's good for you too.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
So
Okay, so now this time of year, we're starting to move into the season where people are starting to, get immune compromised and starting catching colds. Back to school has started. A lot of people getting the sniffles and the coughs and stuff. So what are some healthy alternative teas to help with boosting your immune system?
well, I recommend. I strongly recommend echinacea is one.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say mullein and elderberry. Mullein and elderberry will cover your sinus issues, colds, flu, elderberry, anything respiratory.
Yeah,
Coughs,
coughing.
colds, flu, coughs, asthma, where allergies may tone down, but anything respiratory, hands down, elderberry combined with mullein will cover that spectrum, will cover,
Yeah.
And the reason I know it was a brother in Arizona. They were a group of people who were out on the farm, and the brother had an asthma attack, and there was wild mullein growing out, and they just took the mullein leaf and rubbed across his chest and brought his breathing back. So that was without even consuming it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was that powerful.
Yeah, and mullein is powerful. And, mullein is also good for earache. But anything pertaining to colds, coughs, flus, a sinus infection, asthma, allergies, anything within those spectrums, mullein and elderberry. And it's good. I recommend that you blend mullein along with elderberry.
Great, great. Okay. Well, thank you for inviting us over to the
Thank you
tea
for
shop.
coming. Yeah.
This is
welcome at any time. You got an open
great.
door policy.
Oh,
it's
thanks.
open door
Give
policy.
thanks. So good hospitality and good tea.
Yeah,
So if y'all ever in the DMV and folks who are already here, make sure you come by After the Rain Teaze. He's gonna give us the address and the website again.
Okay, the address is 872 Largo Center Drive, Largo, Maryland, 20774. The website is After the Rain Teaze, TEAZE.com, and the phone number is 202-528-0389.
All right.
In Suite 137.
Suite 137.
And we are located inside Salon Plaza in Largo.
All right. So give thanks. Thank you again for having us. Thank you.
sister.
Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace, love, and blessings.